Oh, welcome to the Writer Reads Flash Fiction. This is from another 365 Days of Flash Fiction, Month 5, Day 11. If you go into the woods today. Once upon a time, and don't I wish that was the case, Jerome stilled, his face taking on a sad look before he shook his head and pushed to his feet. Come on, Hansel, Gretel, let's get you out of the woods. But what about a high-pitched cackle rent the air, and Jerome sighed. He unslung his pack and set it on the ground, pulling out two more fat-barreled gloamers. "We'll take care of her first," he told them, passing the weapons over and watching the way their small hands expertly brought them to life. Someone had taught them well. Which begged the question, why are you in the woods? Gretel's small face was pale, her blue eyes wide and solemn as she replied, "We were looking for Mamma and Papa. They didn't come home." Jerome's mouth flattened into a single compressed line as he prepared his own weapon. "How long?" he asked, meaning how long ago? "Last night," the little girl told him, her lip quivering and eyes starting to shimmer. Her brother nodded in mute confirmation. The cackle came again, and Jerome looked for the source. "Stay beside me," he ordered. "If they were only taken yesterday, we might be lucky." "Yeah, there might be one left," Hansel declared, turning and firing before Jerome registered the witch's arrival. "That's some sense you've got," Jerome told him. "Runs in the family," the boy answered. "We can find the house." The hag tumbled from her broomstick, hitting the ground hard. All three of them fired until her head was gone and her remains a smouldering mass of rag. Hansel wrinkled his nose, then took 2 steps into the surrounding trees. "This way." He didn't wait for them to answer, and Jerome and Gretel had to run to keep up. They found the house half an hour later, or maybe an hour, it was hard to tell, given how long it had taken them to get through the undergrowth and trees. Both kids stopped short of the door. "You go first," Gretel told Jerome. "Please." He nodded and stepped through, discovering they'd been luckier than they deserved, or that their neighbour had been unluckier, one of those. Either way, they got their parents back. Sort of. Nursing 2 adults back to health was never going to be easy, so Jerome stuck around. Their neighbour had children too. Some adjustments had to be made.